Just a handful of kilometers separate this sleepy Cuban town from one of the world's most infamous prisons. As Cubans go shopping and run errands, on the other side of Guantanamo Bay, there's maximum security at the detention center. Here on the water's edge, you get a sense of just how close these two communities are to each other. I'm currently standing on Cuban territory, but those hills just over my shoulder have been in American hands for 120 years now. Until a few years ago, a small number of residents still crossed the heavily fortified border to work at the US base, but a Cuban government ban has halted the flow. Many Caymanera residents say the base is depriving the town of its greatest economic asset, a natural harbor.
La posición de la bahía es envidiable.
The position of the bay is enviable, and with the current growth of the Chinese and Caribbean markets, as well as the Silk Route, it would be a big development opportunity for the country, the area, and the town.
Ruta de la seda y el anillo de la seda.
When Barack Obama was in the White House, some locals say they hoped talks would begin on what they call the American occupation. But with President Trump's reversal of Obama's decision to close the controversial detention center at Guantanamo, there's now little hope here for dialogue. Communist Party officials in Caymanera say the bay has always been theirs.
No se puede negociar.
You can't negotiate for what's already yours. I don't have to ask you for what's already mine. I have to demand that you give me back what's mine.
But for now, there's no sign Washington is willing to give up its long-standing foothold in the Caribbean. So, just like their parents, these Cuban children could spend their entire lives in the shadow of Gitmo. Giles Gibson, CGTN, Caymanera, Cuba.